Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Design. I am back with a share. I I want to apologize to you. I filmed a lot of videos when I was just getting over being sick, and I did not recognize that the camera was jumping, all kinds of stuff. So I've updated all my software, everything on my phone, my cameras, etc. So hopefully this is going to be better, but I'm also backing it up a little bit today so it won't be like right on you as I open this up. Um I actually probably should put the stand up maybe on a box or something. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyway, so I'm here with a fun share, and this is brand new to me. So I'm super excited. I haven't opened it except for it's a toxin-free journey. This is going to be fun. Please handle with care, etc. So, and this says it's Simply Earth Monthly Essential Oil Recipe Box. Now, I'm going to be really honest with you. I have done tons of this. Not this kit, but I mean, I have tons of supplies from soap making, and I've got some stuff I'm going to do, some chapstick, because I'm tired of paying the prices for some of my favorite chapstick. I don't know if I can replicate it, but it's just getting so expensive. And anyways, this was sent to me to take a look at, and I want to say thank you again, and to our sweet friend of the channel. But anyway, so I'm just going to take a look at it, and I think the thought here is for me to go through it and then give my opinion. So it says, "Hey Earthy, we're thrilled you're here. Welcome. You've gone through a lot of frustration and with essential oils. Let us put a stop to that overwhelming feeling. We're proud you didn't lose hope in finding answers to your questions. The search is over. Now that you've found the recipe box, we'll make sure to help you learn more every step of the way. Remember, you're also making a difference with every purchase. 13% goes to the end human trafficking, and that's such a big deal, guys. I'm not going to go there, but yeah, that is a great cause. Continue to make the world a better place by creating one fun and awesome natural product at a time. Until next time, Katie and Lee. P.S. Let your family and friends know about this box. Share your unique referral code that can be found on your account at." So when I post this, I'll put a referral code down. So I want to tell you a little bit about my history with oils. So, of course, I did all the, the Young Living, the doTERRA, all of that. And I began to fall in love with oils. But how it originally originated for me was I was allergic to every cleaner out there. I have acute atopic dermatitis. My hands look like they should be on someone a little bit older than me. And though in the last at least 3 years, I have been really hard on my hands with all the gardening and, of course crafting, etc. And so I learned, oh gosh, over 20 years ago that cleaning with water, vinegar, white distilled vinegar, and essential oils, and I use tea tree and lavender almost solely. I do use a little bit of the thieves in a separate bottle, and I'll add a little bit of lavender to it, and I use that on things that are leather. So my husband just went out to his office. We got all of this stuff off of his, like he keeps blankets and stuff, pillows on his chair. It's leather. I'm going to take that thieves now that's right over there, and I'm going to spray down that chair, and I'm going to scrub it down. And interestingly enough, it conditions the leather. Now, I don't think there's vinegar in it. It's just water and then essential oils and whatever cleaning solution they put together with it. So we found that it took leather seats on old vehicles and made them look fantastic. So, yeah. And so right here in my coffee, over the holidays, I learned to drink, I love this candy cane chocolate coffee that HEB came out, but I couldn't find it. And I don't really like buying the pots unless I can get it bulk at a super discount. So I wanted to buy it by the bag, and I couldn't find it. We bought some of the pods. Matter of fact, my daughter's going to go out into the cottage and get them out for me today. But the rest, I just found other versions of it. Peppermint mocha coffee. And so I use the grounds, and I do one of those. I have my husband, I share Keurig, and so I just have one of those little stainless steel pods. And, my husband was adamant that I use liners, like a coffee filter liner. And I was like, you don't need one. He's like, no, you have to use it. So I do. I use the very thin brown, paper unbleached. But in my coffee now, I add dark chocolate stevia and a little bit of dark chocolate almond milk. That has a little bit of sugar, but I'm getting to where I want less and less. I also put collagen in it, vital proteins, and then there's a mocha one, and I've forgotten the name of it. I'll try to list it below, but it has chocolate in it, so if I do that, I don't do the almond milk. But I also put 1 drop of peppermint oil in it. And you have to have food grade quality. So the one I'm using right now is Young Living. There are several others on Amazon. You don't have to go with Young Living. The Young Living is so potent, whereas the other ones that are the off brands they require lots of drops. The Young Living, 1 drop will do you. And this is a good size, mug. And so anyways, so peppermint is great for your tummy. I found it last Saturday, when you overdo the peppermint, it can upset your tummy. So you have to be, you have to keep that balance, just like in anything. So my history with essential oils is big. And because of my autoimmune as well, when we switched to solely thieves with Young Living, I got so sick. And my daughter made the comment, she said, every time you quit using, vinegar, water, and essential oils, you always end up so sick. And it's true. It's true. Vinegar's cheap. It's gone up in price. Back then, I could get like 2 1-gallon bottles for $2 and some change at Sam's. And sorry, I'm looking out the window and I just saw Amazon drive by on our road. Anyways, and so now it's getting more pricey. So I'm not as like freewheeling with my vinegar anymore. I try to be really careful with it. I'm really careful with everything these days. So I'm excited to see what this offers. Hold on, take 1 sip of coffee since I have it out, right? So my daughter, my oldest daughter and her husband gave me this Swig coffee mug. It's great. The cover, it keeps it the same heat as the tall, TAL, that you can get at Walmart, and those are significantly less expensive. But the exteriors crack off and peel off, and this one is like baked on mega. So, but the only problem is if you open it fully, if you guys have this, let me know. I can't open it fully or it will cause a suction, so I have to remember to go halfway when I want to drink something. Okay, there you go. How's that for some information? So things like these kits, if you're like, what do I do? How do I start? What do I do? This is a great launching point. So let's see what they have. So, all right, I'm going to start with the big, let's just do what we can get to first. So there is 100% pure beeswax, which beeswax is fantastic. I buy this bulk, organic, pure beeswax off of Amazon, and the pellets are the easiest, but you can buy it in the brick. And you would think with all of our bees, we should be able to get beeswax, but we don't have the equipment to extract the honey, and you really need to be able to extract the honey. Now, I'm sure I'm going to get some stuff on this, but it's okay. It's okay. Looks like coconut oil, 100% pure refined cold pressed coconut oil. Yay, let me smell it. If it's unrefined, it should smell like coconut. Okay, comes sealed, so you can see that. Ooh, no smell. I thought, oh no, it is refined. Sorry, refined, so it won't smell like coconut. All right, and beeswax smells wonderful too. Fractionated coconut oil, and I also have the almond oil. So these are both carrier oils that we will make different things with. And sorry, my husband's just coming in and grabbing stuff for the tower. Sorry, guys, he's not a quiet guy. But almond oil and fractionated coconut oil. So this is just, fractionated means that it's liquefied. Okay. In hot or cold, usually in cold, I think it still even stays liquid. I have some that I cook with, and And then almond oil is a great carrier oil. I also cook with almond oil. So, all right. So far, so good. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay. So, can you see all that? Oh, my goodness. So, I imagine... Okay, we're going to look at what other projects. Golly. Sorry, guys. My hands are so tired from doing all the work today. Oh, good. So, you get some of these little amber bottles with, I'm sure you can put the stopper in. And then some of these look like roller bottles. I'm not a fan of roller bottles at all. Because of my skin problems, I try not to use roller bottles, but that's okay because these will be great presents for Christmas, right? Right. Okay. So, and that's what a lot of these kind of kits also kind of give you, some options for making Christmas presents, right? So let's see what's in the monthly essential oil recipe box. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, oh my goodness. There's some things I haven't heard of. So, okay. So here is, to make a diffuser mini kit. Oh, fun. Okay. I love that. Love that. So you can make a diffuser. I don't know what they're going to tell us. There's all different ways that you can use a diffuser. You can put it down in an oil with it, essential oil in a carrier and have it stick out, and then it'll get the room will have the smell of your car. Or you can do it on a bracelet, and that may be what this is. I don't know, but we'll see in a minute. So we've got the Timber Beard Oil, which will be fantastic. I'll do that for my son. He has a beard, a full-on beard. Nature's Calm Roll-On. Perfect. I love that. Earthly Diffuser Necklace. Okay, so you make a necklace out of that. Fun. And then Beach Feet Sugar Scrub. I need that right now. Woodland Diffuser blend. So that must be some of that as well. And then Boho Diffuser Bracelet. Okay, so you have a couple of options on that. Now, that is neat. Now, look what else they give you. So these are the recipes and the how-tos, and then on the back, it just gives you more information. Okay, now, so you get the stickers for all the different things you're going to make. That is fun. I really do like that. Okay, body oil base. Ooh, that kind of came open, but it seems like it's sealed. Yeah, they did a good job sealing this. So body oil base. I wonder what this is made up of. High quality skin nourishing oils. And it tells you how to mix. It has jojoba oil, almond oil, camellia seed oil, meadow foam oil, and castor oil. And castor oil is so good for your skin. All those are good for your skin. Okay, now you also get air dry clay. Oh, to make a diffuser. Oh, that is fun. Okay. I love the Here Comes the Sun. So lots of stickers for you to put on your bottles. That is great. Now, let me see here. Let's see the essential oils. The star of the show. So this one, and this is an extra large kit, like an introduction kit. Ooh, orange. Now, there is a difference between fragrance oil and essential oil. Fragrance oil is a manufactured man oil. I mean, it can be made out of all kinds of chemicals. Essential oil is derived and diffused down from whatever it is from, whether it be lavender, orange, or lime, or whatever it is, citronella. So this is probably from the orange. I would think it would come out of the rind. Is where a lot of essential oil is in that particular fruit. So this is from the fruit peel. Its origin, oh gosh, look at this. So it tells you plant part, fruit peel, origin, Italy, ingredients, citrus, sinensis, I'm not sure, and aroma, sweet and citrusy. So let's smell it. In the summer, wow. I don't always like orange oils, and that one is really real smelling. Even the ones that say they're orange. Now, one more thing to recognize when you're dealing with essential oils, like I was telling you, I put peppermint in my coffee. You have to use a food grade oil. So some essential oils, they're 100% pure, but they're not necessarily a food. They're not edible. So you want to see like a label on the back, like you would see on a food label. So, just as an FYI, or you want it to say food grade quality, okay? 100% pure, all of that. So this one is citronella. I love citronella. I'm not kidding. Oh yeah, my husband hates it. I love citronella. It smells so good. It just smells like summer to me. And so this plant part was the leaves, the origin Indonesia. Ingredients are Cymbopogon winteranius. Okay, don't laugh. And the aroma is lemony, fresh, sweet. And it is. I like citronella. It's great for bugs in the summer. My husband hates it. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. So I'll tend to use eucalyptus oil in what I call my bug spray, but I'll probably put a couple of drops in that to kind of freshen up last year's, if it's still okay. If it's not, I'll, dump and restart. But I always have lots of eucalyptus, especially after being so sick. So this is hoe wood. I don't know this one. This one is from twigs and bark. The origin is China. And the ingredients are cinnamomum camphora, and the aroma is woody and floral. So let's see. And it is hoe wood. It's very subtle. It's not very strong. It's very pleasing. And it when we were in China, you could smell the sandalwood. Like if you went into the mall or to the stores, you could smell all the fresh carved sandalwood everywhere. And I still love the smell of sandalwood. This is not that, but it has that very clean smell to me. So this would be lovely for like the man's beard oil. I imagine this is going to be the main ingredient. So very nice. Okay, so let's see what this last one is. This one is timber. Okay, another manly probably smell. So, this one doesn't have it. Just says the ingredients are it's a blend. Cypress, cedarwood, sandalwood, I love patchouli, and Peru balsam and mandarin essential oils. So, wow. Let me see if I can I can't get it open. Just a second, guys. Sorry. My back went out today working. I went not in the garden, not getting everything. I harvested 2 baskets full of food. Guys, we've already had 5 gallons of tomatoes already. Now we're in the hundreds in Texas here. Oh my gosh. This smells so good. Oh my goodness. I love that. That smells so good. That smells very woodsy. I like that. But we've harvested 5 gallons, over 5 gallons now of tomatoes. I have enough to can, to do a full canner load. I can't do it till my back gets better, and I've already been like cutting up tomatoes. Tonight we're going to have what's called a mozzarella bread, and it's basically cheese and eggs and veggies and whatever else you want to put into it. And so I'm going to put our basil, our tomatoes, our onions, our eggs, not our cheese. I don't make cheese anymore. But and then I harvested. So when we built out all these gardens, I've had a porch garden since we moved here. And I said to my husband, I really need you to waterline the porch garden. He said, okay. So we built out all these other gardens. We have what we call our bucket garden, our sitting area garden, our pasture garden, we have a very long driveway. And along the left side of it are, I don't even know how many rounds, probably, I don't even know anymore. I mean, we may be at 10, 15, I don't know. And then we have a couple of like rectangular square type gardens. And so my husband's waterlined everything but my porch garden. When we were gone and while I was sick, people just don't want to go water. And so I finally just said, that's it. Today, that's it. I want it watered. I want it waterlined. I've been sick. I go out and I am just very upset. But I harvested tons of mint, tons of basil. We have voluntary basil everywhere. For the first time ever, one of my tomato plants died on the porch, and I've never lost one, not one. And it's, number one, it isn't the kind of tomato plant that I wanted up there. My husband insisted, and then they just didn't water well. And we paid a young man who came while we were out of town. And, if you're watering, you're going to miss that one little pot in the back very easily. And it's not his fault. And so, but my herbs are growing like crazy. I have zinnias everywhere, mostly my pinks and oranges, but I have all these bulbs that have come back. Hold on, my daughter's calling me. Let me say, please text me. Okay. And then I have, it's crazy. And my husband came in a few minutes ago while we ate lunch, and he's like, "Why are you ordering all this stuff from Amazon? You've got more seeds in there." And I said, "Because I'm ordering specific seeds." And he's like, "Why are you doing that? We have all these seeds." And I said, "No, because I want specific things to see how they'll grow." And I said, "But it doesn't matter if you don't waterline it correctly." So he missed two of my big, huge rounds, 6-foot rounds that have strawberries and onions and garlic in them. And I know that those onions and garlic will grow as long as we water them, like crazy. And I kind of did it backwards. So I'll plant again this fall to eat in the spring. But I planted in the spring to eat in the fall. We'll see how that goes. But they're all growing. And my husband kept saying, they're not going to grow. They're not going to grow. Well, sure enough, they're growing. So we'll see. And then just bukus of herbs, tons of peppers. Lettuce is over. We have some lettuce. I still have some lettuce going. I know it shouldn't be in 102, 105 temp, which, praise God, it was supposed to get to 109. Tons and tons of flowering, edible flowers. So I have purslane everywhere. We have voluntary purslane. I have right in the middle of the sitting area while we were gone, one huge one that's probably now 12 inches tall, cropped up in the middle of the granite. And so we've left it because we can eat it. And then we've had voluntary basil, sweet basil everywhere, which I'm so thankful for. Voluntary tomatoes everywhere. We have cucumbers, radishes that are huge, beets that are humongous. And, just kind of goes on from there. My family doesn't like beets. So I will just juice the beets that I've grown. I probably won't grow many more. I'll probably grow some in the fall. And but my family hates to eat beets. Even if I make the beet greens, they're like, "Oh, it tastes like dirt." And I'm like, "Oi." So, but so I have lavender. I have tons of lemon balm, because I love lemon balm tea. And there're just so many things. And I just got in all of my mushroom spores. I think they're spores is what you call them. And I'm just going to get wood chips and put them all over the property. And my husband doesn't like mushrooms, but my daughter and I do. We love them. So I want to grow them, dehydrate them, powder them, because I love uname on my, when I cook, the powdered uname. There's just so many things we can do right now. So I know people are nervous about what's going on right now, and I don't want to get into a lot of it, but I do want to say, just make sure your house is in order. We are making sure that we have little electric fans in case we lose power. Our camper does have a generator. So if worse comes to worse, the gas station, hopefully we can get gas still. I don't know how the pumps work. I have to ask my husband that. We just need to make sure the camper's full all the time. And then if we lose power in the house, we could at least, hopefully, God willing, be in the camper and cool down at the worst parts of the day. Evidently, there was a power loss, I guess, last week. We didn't have any problem here. But, the big thing for us are the refrigerators and freezer. And I told my husband, I said, should we get a generator for those? And he was just like, I don't know, maybe so. But he can say that and then not do it. So there's a lot to take into consideration. I believe after that winter storm, I believe generators are, not a bad solution to a lot of the issues. And we had solar power. My son and daughter-in-law are looking at installing solar power. I'm really proud of them. We had solar power in the pasture just as will it work? And it worked great in that winter storm. It helped keep the animals alive, and I'm very thankful. We didn't lose one animal, which was amazing. We also we are looking at putting solar in as well. And I really want to put solar in the house. It's something that I feel pretty passionate about. I felt that way for a while. We looked at wind turbines and all of that. We don't get enough wind here. They're all over the coast now. They're all over. They're all over West Texas, and that's where we first saw them. So there's so many options out there. So whatever you can do to save money and stock up your pantry and pay your bills, save your money so you can pay your bills down, and make things that are healthy and clean. This is a great alternative. So I am going to tell you my thoughts on this box because that's what I was asked to do. I was asked to review it and tell me what I think. Now, for somebody like me, these oils and this oil is not something I need. I keep it in my stash. Same thing with the beeswax. Now, the bottles are fantastic, but I don't like roller bottles, so I'd rather have spritz bottles. That's just a personal thing. Doesn't mean they did it wrong. It's just the way I think, okay? I think all the extra things here are fantastic. I think these are great. I think they will be very interesting to do things with, especially that air clay. I think that's going to be fun. I didn't need this. I always have tons of this in stock all the time. I mean, for the last, oh gosh, almost 30 years, I've been making soap and all that. I haven't recently been making soap because my husband found a less expensive solution that he really likes from the Dollar Tree. I know. And they're very well done. They're French milled soap. And my husband's like, there's no way that's French milled soap at the Dollar Tree. And I'm like, it is. And he's like, do you really know what you're talking about? I'm like, thank you. Yeah, I do. I've only worked with soap how long? But anyway, so I'm going to put that, I guess there. I don't know where that goes. Okay. But the essential oils, I love the blend. See, and the one thing about this is this will build your stock up pretty quick because this is a monthly essential oil kit. So I envision that you don't get another big box like this. You probably get a monthly little box. I don't know yet. So we'll know next month. Okay. And I will be glad to share with you. This has been a blessing and a gift. So whatever they end up sending me, I will share. And I will, when I come back and open the second month, I'll try to have a few of the products, if I can keep them, put together. And I will share with you what I think, how they held up in the process of. So for today's opening, I give it 2 thumbs up. So any of you that are considering this box, I love that they contribute money for to help stop trafficking. Boy, that's such a big deal, and that recently touched us here. Just in, anyways, our family. So we just, my husband and I, we just. So we are so thankful that everything's fine, everything was good, but it is a very real situation. But I do think that this is, if you are a first-time startup user, I think this is an excellent purchase. I do. So again, this is the big bonus box. This is the first one you get. It gives you all the extra goodies. I will put the link below. And I guess there's some kind of code I put there, but we'll see. And that'll give you hopefully a discount, or I don't know what that means. But anyway, but I will link that below. And if you get one, come back to this video and tell me what you think. Okay, friends. All right, friends, that was a lot of chitty chat about the garden. But to me, essential oils are about the garden. It's all about that. We grow oranges, we grow lemons, Meyer lemons, we grow peaches and nectarines and plums and grapes and lots of grapes and blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries I told you about, apples, pears, what we call pear apples. They look like a combination between a pear and apple. We grow a lot of stuff here besides all the pecans, and we have asparagus, and we have, just a little bit of everything here. And not everything comes in every year. Pecans, they may come one year and then they may not come the next year. This year, because of drought, we probably won't get any this fall. which I kind of had planned on. So you can't plan on nature. You just have to do your best part. And so something like this that comes already put together, like if I had to go get the distilling equipment to break down the lavender, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, that'd be a pain. But instead, I can take my lavender, I can harvest it, I can dehydrate it, dry it, and blend it down, or use the blossoms. And I've used both. I even make a tea out of the lavender. It's wonderful. So there's all kinds of things you can do. And so whenever I talk about essential oils or anything like that, I think of my garden. Can I do this on my own, or do I need to go ahead and get the essential oils? I need to get the essential oils. I'm going to tell you, 30 some odd years. I think it's 30 years I've used this. It's got to be close to 30 years I've used essential oils. Maybe it's over 20. I can't remember, but it's been a long time. I mean, a long time. And I remember, like, we didn't use Purell. We used the vinegar, water, and lavender and tea tree. And people would go, "Ugh, it smells." But the funny thing was, if they're with you, it smells. But that vinegar, dissipates very quickly. And we walked in and sat in an art class, and one of the girls turned around and goes, "You smell so good." And I was like, "What?" We just cleaned our hands with vinegar spray with essential oils. She goes, "That's what it is. You smell like lavender." And I was just like, and tea tree doesn't smell great, but I always am heavier with lavender than tea tree. But it was so funny. I was just like, "Thank you." I always feel so bad. People say we stink, or they don't like that smell if they come and I'm cleaning the house with it. But pardon me. I mean, and the Thieves is better. The Thieves has that Christmassy kind of smell from Young Living. So, anyways, but all these things help. They help keep your house clean. They help keep your body healthy. So it's worth it, in my opinion. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. This is kind of a long testimonial about my experience with essential oils, receiving this brand new beautiful box. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. And my privilege to get to review it for you guys. So come back next month. I'll have the next box, and hopefully we'll have some samples. So I'll share with you how it comes out. Okay, friends, I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. Like, subscribe, share this with anyone you like. Leave a comment below. And if you get this box, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of the box. Okay? All right, friends. I love you guys. Be safe. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.